my god. Oh man, this British humor, I love it so much. Fuck. Oh guys, I'm sorry. I'm not high. I'm not drunk. I just so fucking love this British humor. Dr. Pie, man, you make me so happy. If you're not into web scraping, I'll be back with other shit soon, man. Oh. So until the next time, and take care. God. Oh, sorry. A piece of paper has just fallen from my camera just to make life a little bit better. Okay. So, oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry guys for this shit. And this is not even yet. I'm sorry for my emotions. I'm just, like, when I see this tutorial for the first time, like Dr. Pie scraping my web scraping Good site, and like, this is really amazing. But before that, guys, I just really wanna share my happiness with you. So it's the first joke. When you watching Dr. Pie's videos, it's so important to read what he actually adds here. It's, I don't know how to call this exactly, commentaries or like subtitles, maybe, I don't know. So it's so fun. And like the second joke, basically, I didn't even get this from oh my god, just what am I doing? Oh fuck, just always on top here. Okay, so another joke, I didn't even get this from the very beginning, and I need even to Google. Let's do number 2, not a number 2. So like this one, it took me quite a bit of time to Google of what the fuck is going on under the hood, basically. So okay, let me just adjust the cameras a little bit. I'm sorry guys, it's really a bit unplanned video, but I, as I already written here in the commentaries, that Dr. Pie, it's just better. Where I did this. So yeah, it's easier to make a reaction video rather than type in numerous pages here. So I'm so excited regarding this video, and I really decided just to make this reaction video. I didn't make any reaction videos ever before, but now I really feel it's kind of nice and good idea. Like this joke, if you're not from English-speaking countries, if you're not British, I'm not. I never was. Wouldn't be ever, probably, as well. But like this is, let me just try to explain the gist behind this. So, and number 2, this means like some sort of a waste of time and like doing a shit. So the trick here that Dr. Pie is going to enter the chamber number 2. So exercise 2, or he calls this a challenge. Well, basically it's a web scraping tutorial. It's not a challenge, but still, nevertheless. So he says like, let's do number 2, and it, like, from the English language perspective, it's like, let's do number 2. It meant like let's do some shit. Let's waste time. Let's do some fucking shit here. So he says not a number 2. So we're not going to waste our time. We're not going to make shit. Man, like first, you just need to know Dr. Pie. Like this British humor is not really easy to understand for non-native English speakers and to non-British people as well. But when you're trying to get into this slightly deeply, it's really so fun. It's not only this video. Basically, all of his videos are full of irony, and that irony is not explicitly spread it out. It's really, like, very sensitive. You need to find this. You need to be attentive, to pay attention, basically. So when you're watching his videos, it's all about like trying to get every little single detail of what's going on there. It's so interesting. If you just kind of don't care, you might just click and say like, what the fuck. But if you really try to understand who the person, the Dr. Pi himself, he's really interesting man. You know, like every human being has its own talents, basically, its own. Okay, my internet sucks again. Okay, it doesn't matter. So you know, everyone has his own talents, and you know, like Dr. Pi's irony is so fantastic. So I don't know. I just enjoy it. I don't know how you guys find this basically, but I personally enjoy it so much. So, now let's get basically to the very point of the code. So here, closer to the end of the video, Dr. Pi get not exactly the same result he's supposed to have. So there was an issue. Let me just quickly demonstrate you that. So let me just minimize this window here, and he didn't provide the link to the code apparently, but he just provided the code itself. Okay, so let me just quickly try to grab this stuff here, and oh my god, why it doesn't work. Okay, so just copy. I just make here is a new Taiji video that is coming soon, by the way. So I just create a task.py file here, and let's try to paste the code. I'm not sure regarding the indentations if this is going to work or not, so let's basically try this. So open the terminal and just type in python 3 test.py. Okay, so it should have provided some sort of a CSV file basically, or okay, just hold on a sec, guys. Probably something wrong with my internet. Whoa, response. This is interesting. Okay, just hold on a sec. Okay, so that's because the link is not actually that correct here. So it should be chamber 2, basically like this, I believe, or maybe chamber 2 like this even. Not sure. Let's quickly try to check this out as well. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. And here goes the output.csv, and if you just open this in LibreOffice, let me show the issue here basically. So that's the exact issue Dr. Pi was kind of talking about in his video. So yes, okay. So I highly encourage you guys to watch his video, because I'll tell you why you should have done this at the very end. So here is the issue basically, and you see like year is not always in the year column, and genres also. So if it's only martial art, the only genre and the country, in this case it just goes fine. But if martial arts and fantasy, and then they just not match these columns. And why this happens? Well, that's because the CSV format stands for comma separated values, and as far as you're adding some commas into the strings, it's treated to be a new column if you're talking about CSV files. So let me just quickly show you this within the code here. So let's just okay, let me just try to comment this stuff out, so we don't need to write the CSV at the moment. So also, well, actually doesn't matter. Let's better simply here trying to print what do we want to print here? Okay, so the bug is in this line. I saw this already when I was watching the video, but just let me show you the steps of how to reveal this bug basically. So not the bag, reveal the bag, yeah, reveal the bug, of course. So let's bring the genre. Well, and Dr. Pi it was really so funny to see like how Dr. Pi is trying to pronounce this word. You know, like every YouTuber, every coding YouTuber pronounces this his own way. Well, you definitely should have listened how Dr. Pi pronounces this. So no spoilers, guys. Just watch the video and you'll see. So Trevor Simedia is calling this genre, which is so unexpected. Well, I personally prefer to say like genre. Maybe it's a Russian way of pronouncing this word. I don't know, but still, you definitely have to listen to Dr. Pi's way of pronouncing this. So if just actually trying to print our genres, we see that see this comma here, this comma, and this comma. So as far as Dr. Pi is simply appending the string, this kind of these commas within the genre itself are considered to be the separators. That's the reason why new columns are appearing all along the way over here. So that's actually the reason. So, oh my God, I just like I would have done this completely different way, but I really appreciate Dr. Pi's attempts to do this on his own, and this is always good when you're not just, well, I'm Code Monkey King, I'm just blindly copying everything I see in my life, my monkey see, monkey do principle, but you're not have to follow this way, guys. Well, at least it's always on you. So Dr. Pi is trying to find his own way of doing things. So I just didn't prepare for this video. Let me just try to understand how not to ruin his code and still to fix the issue. So how I would have go for this. Well, okay, let me just first show you how I would have done this. So I would have import the JSON module here, and here I wouldn't just comment this out for a while. So I would create the items variable, which would be the type of Python dictionary, and here I just would say like title and the title and the genre and also genre. Okay, and then the country. It's already present in my own tutorial regarding this topic, so this would be at the end screen in this video, so you can definitely check that out as well. But I just want to it's really educative point here, so I just really want to emphasize this kind of stuff. It's very important. So year and year, this is it, right? So 1 2 3 4. Okay, and let's print JSON dumps and items. It would probably give an error because CSV writer won't won't probably do this stuff, or it does. I'm not sure. Let me just try to see this reload. Okay, so yeah, it just doesn't. So let's see the output here. Okay, just forgot to specify the indentation equals to 2 spaces and one more time. So here it is. So Dr. Pi, if you're watching this video, I really hope you do, man, because like this was your video. I would say all the glory words regarding your video just at the very end of this one, because like I really have lots of things to say, some commentaries, like a new YouTube genre video commentaries. Yeah, it's not new basically, but still. So have a look here. Like if we have the only item here. So if genre is only martial arts, so only martial arts, no fantasy, no comedy, none of those. So just the bare martial arts, and that's it. Well, in this case, your approach works perfectly well. So this kind of stuff, and if you just have a look at the CSV file here, that's the way you were going. So so here is the title, the genre, country, year. Brilliant, perfect. But you didn't bear in mind that there might be more than one genre basically. And also, yeah, probably for some reason Dr. Pi. Hey man, you're a cheater. You didn't include staring, right? Did you? Yeah, you didn't include because, yeah, I know why you didn't do this. Yeah, that's because that's pretty shitty there. So let's go to the video and let's just try to find this within the code. I just want to use your code, not using my code. Okay. Okay. Why my internet sucks so hard? Okay. Okay, forget that. So let's just let's basically I believe how exactly that has to be done. So if you just grab this stuff here, so I just follow the Dr. Pi steps how he did in the videos. So this would be the staring and movie staring. By the way, Dr. Pi, did you see how easy it was to scrape all this kind of stuff? So I've created this nice class names for those who is training their web scraping skills to make it easier to extract data. So this is, you know, like this is done with love basically. So I've added these class names after. First there wasn't any, so you needed to split the string and doing lots of shit to extract the damn data, but then I realized that it's not the way, so I just decided to add this little nice class names here. Okay, so now we've just add this staring here and staring like this. So let's try one more time. Okay, and now I just kick this stuff away from here and I just uncomment your line. So now I'm reproducing the exact steps that are available in Dr. Pi's video. So let me just show you this quickly. Okay, don't need this stuff. Okay, output CSV. Just to give you an idea of what I mean basically. So, hey, what the fuck? Is this the same? Okay, why didn't actually... Oh my god, it did have to scrape this staring. Oh, yeah, that's because, yeah, in Dr. Pi's code it was like this. Dr. Pi, I'm reproducing your bug. And you cheated, man. You cheated. Okay. So you just remove that from your code. Okay, so let's have it one more time. Now it should be separate columns for every single actor staring. Yeah, here it is. So this is the exact output as is in Dr. Pi's video. So as you can see here that every new actor starring in the particular movie is being treated as the separate column. So why this happens? Well, that's because the string Dr. Pi is appending here to the list. So this staring string itself, it contains commas. So from this expression perspective, it just makes a string with the commas. So not only these commas are separators, but also the commas that are within the staring and within the genre. So let me just try to print this stuff one more time to show you this kind of again. So you see like martial arts and comedy and comma here. So this is the separator. And when you go in with this staring team, all the same. So let me just, so this is Python dictionary. It's not really seen that great there. So let me just better try to print the line that is being appended there. So just print, and I grab this kind of stuff here. So just copy and paste and run. So here it is. Let me just make it slightly bigger. Okay, so here it is basically. So Anna in Kung Fu Land. So this is the first column. This is the title, right? And then see here. So martial arts and comedy. Basically, they are treated to be different columns, which is definitely wrong because they are the genre, right? But see this comma here, and the CSV file considers this comma to be the separator. Hence, that's how it basically how it happens. So okay, just I mean again, I just I'm stuck in a bit because I don't want to ruin the code that exists and bring in my own understanding and vision of this stuff, because when the man is learning this stuff, it's really important to let him go in his own way instead of telling him like, you're doing shit, this is all wrong, do this like I do. This is absolute disaster. So the teacher shouldn't ever go that way. Instead, the teacher should always just sense the flow of the student and just help him within his own flow. So that's the reason. So in order to find the solution over here, I need to trying to be Dr. Pi for a little bit, for a while at least, and trying to think in how he thinks and trying to find the solution how he could find that, and that would be the proper way. Okay, so the very first thing that comes to mind is basically I could have actually used some sort of double quotes here basically. So let me just trying this as well. So if we just add the double quotes, oh, we can't add the double quotes. Okay, no, we can actually add the double quotes if here we use the single quotes. Oh fuck, it doesn't work as well. Okay, and if we just can I use single quotes here? Okay, it seems like I can use single quotes here. So country would probably always be the no, country also might be multiple, so like China and Hong Kong, so also should have been closed. Year, let's just for safety, let's enclose all this stuff into the commas here and staring as well, of course. So let's see the output, how it would work now. Okay, and okay, and if I just trying literally the same over here, well, probably I should have converted this commas to this single quotes to double quotes, because otherwise the single quote is not the standard separator for this for the CSV file. So let me just check this out. I have no idea how it's supposed to work at this moment. So how it's supposed to be rendered basically. So let me just try to see if it does or not. Okay. Oh man, what a fuck. So probably there is something wrong. Oh, so it just tries to. Oh, so probably no, not like this. Well, let's try to bring the commas inwards. Well, to be honest, I've never used this sort of string formatting, even though I know it's cool, it's modern, all this stuff, but just personally don't really love that. Okay, and yeah. Trying this one more time. Oh my god, what have I done? This is complete disaster. Okay, I have no way to Oh, Dr. Pi, you gave me a real challenge. I have no fucking idea how to do this using this string formatting you're using here. Okay, so I'm used to, oh my god, the video has disappeared. So I used to write I used to use dict writer instead of the casual CSV writer, and just writing this items to the CSV file. But let me just try to think how one okay, so okay, just pause the video, let me think a little bit. Okay, I didn't yet test this, but then it seems like I've invented some way of trying to do something similar to this kind of line. So let's try to append, and I will also use the string formatting, but I will use this in a slightly more rare way, as they were doing this since Python 2 basically. So we will be using this string separators like this. So just copy, paste. Okay, so and here we'll have title. Oh fuck. Title and genre and country and year and starring. So what I just wanted to do using this formatting just failed, as you've already seen, but probably it won't fail here. So just trying to enclose the genre to this double quotes, and let's basically enclose all the stuff to the double quotes here. So, well, let's even enclose the title for safety. So now let me see how this actually is going to look like, and I hold my breath and try to run this stuff again. Oh, not enough arguments. Why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just a little bit too much arguments there, really. Hey, you're kidding me, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't save. Or what's wrong there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, for some reason it still prints 6. Test pi, what's wrong there? Oh, yeah, that's because that's all right. That's all right here. Okay. So now, okay, so this is what I was talking about. So now every single column is enclosed within the double quotes. So here, like, martial arts and comedies are enclosed within this double quotes, and double quotes are kind of some sort of an escape character. So this double quote just escapes at some point. It escapes this comma here. So this comma, if the comma is within the double quotes, it's not treated to be as the separator, and that's some of the nuances regarding this CSV format itself. And if I'm really so smart as I think, it should give the correct output at the moment, but for some reason it just, hey, what the hell is this? Yeah, it's really not that easy. Country year. Why only one? Martial arts, Taiwan. Oh, that's because I just forgot to add the new line character. Okay. So here we need to append a new line character at the end. Okay. So what I want to say, it's really not that easy to write the code within somebody else's kind of style, basically, level of understanding or whatever. So it's very easy just to say like you're doing shit, you're doing wrong, and then you'll simply end up just the person won't learn much, but instead he would just say, just fuck away from me, man, I don't want to learn from you, you're a bad teacher, you can't understand me, my personality. And he would be fucking damn right, because that's really true. Okay guys, so this is it basically what I wanted to show you. So here you see like the genre is martial arts fantasy, comedy, historical, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So also the starring team. Okay, so one last thing to consider is actually to add here starring. Okay, save, just run this one last time, and here we go. Okay, yeah, starring. So this is the solution basically. So as you could see here, basically that I was trying to keep close to the initial implementation by Dr. Pi without using the dictionary writer as I usually use to do in my video tutorials regarding web scraping. So just trying to stay within the style of hold on guys, I'm just sorry, I wasn't prepared for this video at all, so the light is not that great. So yeah, so it's really important to stay there. So now it's much better basically. So I also wanted to say something smart at the very end. I just already forgot what I was going to say. Okay, let me just pause the video and try to remember things. Okay, so I just got it basically. So guys, I'm really so happy because Dr. Pi's example shows exactly the way of my dream to become true basically. And the reason why I'm doing this channel is basically I want to teach you guys web scraping. Well, when I say teach, I don't mean like they do this in the college or whatever educational system. I personally hate all those. I'm a self-learner myself, for those of you who didn't know that. Everything I know I picked up either from code documentation or YouTube tutorials, or just trying to follow some blog tutorials, blog posts regarding all these topics. So I was picking up from scratch myself, and some of my experience basically when I was well, as far as I'm talking, let me just make this a little bit bigger here. So basically when I was at damn fucking school back in those days, I hated that so much because the teachers considered me to be dumb noob, like motherfucker who doesn't understand literally anything because you're just fucking stupid and all this stuff. And basically that's the problem of the educational system, because it tries, well, at least I'm not talking about the educational system in the entire world, probably like Western or like American educational system. It's more like aimed to fit personality. But I was taught in Ukrainian school, which is the legacy of Soviet damn fucking Union. And I really hate that, just personally. Sorry for this opinion, but that's really the truth here. So, and the logic behind that education was to make everybody fucking the same. So no damn personality. Just make those fucking Soviet robots just to, I don't know, to bring communism all around the world. That was so weird. I hated that with all my heart. And even though that I was actually growing in the independent Ukraine, so it wasn't a Soviet Union anymore. I was born in 1987, so when I was 3. The fortunately Soviet Union has crashed and there was no more this sort of a country on the globe anymore. But still, you know, like the legacy of that damn country is so strong that even now in 2020 year, people here in Ukraine, or especially like my generation, I'm 31, 32. How old am I? I just forgot. Oh, fuck that. So even my generation now, it's still so damn fucking Soviet in many perspectives, and that's really unfortunate, basically. And you know, like what I really hated with all my heart from the very childhood is just when they trying to tell you like how exactly you have to do this and all this stuff. And you know, like I hate mentoring itself because you know, like if you're so damn fucking cool, you just go do your job, and if you're so fucking talented and rich and so on, you just go the fuck out of here. So don't try to teach others. If you're successful, well, you can share your experience, all this stuff, but you know, like the problem of many successful men is that they forgot basically that why they succeeded is because they were following their own way. They didn't listen to anybody else. So like just listen to Elon Musk interviews. So he was doing things his own way. Bill Gates was doing things his own way. Mark Zuckerberg was doing things his own well. Even the damn Pavel Durov was doing things his own ways. The creator of VK and the Telegram app from Russia, from Saint Petersburg. Not sure where he lives now, but nevertheless. So you know, like all these guys, they succeeded so great, but you know, like they did things their own way, and you know, like there are lots of educational materials out there that are far more great compared to what I'm doing. You know, like if you just see the Trevor Semedia's channel with all those great crash courses out there. So you know, like I personally picked up the web development from scratch just thankfully to a couple of Trevor Semedia's videos. So I just watched a couple of videos and landed a job and just made $500 the next couple of months. So that's the bare truth behind my own experience. So and basically this regards Trevor Semedia as well. So he often says like don't follow the influencers. You really need to go your own way. So I like his style of education. So it's really soft, and I just want this video to serve some sort of a lesson that how it's important to solve the task. So just for those of you who just forgot this or didn't watch the entire video, so the task was to make the CSV output correct. So the bug was that this particular commas were actually treated as the separators, and now we just enclose this stuff into this double quotes, so it's no longer being treated as the separators. So just bearing that in mind. So you know, like this solution, to my personal opinion, it's ugly, yeah. But you know, like it's ugly to me at my current level of understanding. And you know, like if someone, a guru, would have a look at my tutorials that at this moment I consider to be great, he would say, oh come on, that's just the fucking shit. And he would be damn right, because that's really is. Because on the current level, what I'm doing is actually it's just okay for me. But you know, like maybe in 1 year I would be watching my current videos and say, oh my god, I did that shit, I can't believe this. And that's exactly the same basically what happens. Oh, Dr. Pi has just loved my commentary. Oh man, Dr. Pi, the video is coming very soon. Thank you, man. Okay, so just gotta OMG, this is yeah, somebody likes my commentary, man. Guys, this is all the real this is the live stuff. It's not directed, really. It's the live stuff. Okay, so I already fucking forgot what I was supposed to say. Okay, just hold on a sec. Okay, so it's very important basically to use the method that is the most close to the one that is used by the man who's created this kind of code. Because, you know, like, if you're doing things like, I know, I'm telling this for the 100th times in this video, but still, it's very important. That's why I'm telling this. So, if I just would say, like, you just create this dictionary and use the dict writer and all this stuff. By the way, we don't ever even need this code, basically, anymore. So, yeah, can do this as well, and probably I will just paste this code just like I will edit this a little bit just to make sure it works. So it's very important to to try follow the way that was used in the original source. Okay, so I hope this damn piece of paper just falls back. I was trying to make this like so, but nevertheless. So my camera is so okay. Yeah, just fuck it. Until the next time, guys. Take care.